Arilmigu Palliyandavar Arts College for Women, Department of Library. Topic title is Library Automation. Definition of Library Automation. Encyclopedia of Library and Information Science defines library automation as the use of automatic and semi-automatic data processing machines to perform such traditional library activities as acquisition, cataloging, and circulation. All library daily tasks and services can be automated. Most commonly, libraries can automate circulation, lending, renewal, return and hold, etc., cataloging, resource storage, management, retrieval, etc., acquisition and acquisition process, order, receivers, returns, cancellation, etc., and serial control, placing orders, cancelling, claiming, returning, unwanted, defective, accounting, etc. Library automation is also used to automate opaque digital libraries, internet access, and more. Purpose of library automation: to increase the efficiency of operations, to make services more effective and accurate, to give better accessibility for remote users and others, to satisfy library and patrons' needs that cannot be met by manual methods, to provide easy access to other networks or system resources including the internet, to improve the management of their physical and digital resources. Advantages of library automation. Library automation software make it easier for patrons to use electronic resources, for example by providing barcode scanning or RFID tags that can be used to identify books. It reduces the staff workload and increases the efficiency of the library. It encompasses the process of replacing traditional paper-based systems with computers and software. It makes information more available and accessible in an easier manner. With automation, libraries can save space by not having to keep too many physical books as they used to before. It helps libraries save time and money by automating administrative tasks. Libraries that use automation needs less staff because most tasks are automated. Libraries can automate their databases so that there are fewer mistakes and more data accuracy. The possibility of data and resources duplication is eliminated with automation. Koha. Koha is a full-featured open source ILS. Developed initially in New Zealand by Caterpillar Communications Limited and first developed in January of 2000 for Harovina Library Trust. It is currently maintained by a team of software providers and library technology staff from around the globe. Key features of Koha: free open source software, customizable web-based interface, full mark support, contains all core modules, includes Z39.50 server and client for data interchange, enhanced patron services, example online reservation and borrowers purchase suggestions support. Modules covered. The following modules are covered in Koha. There are online public access catalog, acquisition, cataloging, circulation, serials and reports. NewGen Lib. NewGen Lib uses a number of well-supported and widely used, reliable and well-tested open source components like PostgreSQL, APAC, Tomcat and Solar License. It is entirely Java-based, platform neutral, and uses the following major software technology in its presentation: web server and database layers. eGranthalaya. eGranthalaya is an integrated library management software developed by NIC for automation and networking of government libraries. What are the major features of eGranthalaya? Open API integration, uploading of articles, chapters from books possible, news clipping manager built in, eBooks manager with eBooks viewers, digital file format supported, access of digital library online by library members, well secured access behind login. What is the purpose of e-Granthalaya? Granthalaya is a digital platform developed by National Information Center, Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, Government of India for government libraries for automation of in-house activities as well as member services and networking for resources sharings. E-Granthalaya is a library management software facilitating automation of in-house activities of library as well as member services. This web-based and cloud-ready application is used online by the member libraries for data entry, return of issues and other key member services. The software is hosted on NIC Cloud as SaaS model in cluster mode with centralized database for group of libraries. Autolib. Autolib software is a fully integrated, versatile, user-friendly, cost-effective and multi-user library automation software. First is the French leader in Wi-Fi internet access and Polyconseil, a strategy consultancy employing more than 100 people, developed Autolib, the first electronic car sharing services in the world. SQL, Structured Query Language, is a programming language for storing and processing information in a relational database. A relational database storage information is tabular form with rows and columns representing different data attributes and the various relationship between the data value. What is the main use of SQL? The intention of SQL is to store, retrieve, manage and manipulate data within a database management system. SQL was developed by IBM in the early 1970s and became commercially available in 1979. It is globally accepted as the standard relation database management system RDBMS. Types of SQL statements: data definition language, data manipulation language, transaction control statement, session control statement, system control statement, embedded SQL statement. Some of the most important SQL commands. There are select, update, delete, insert into, create database, alter database and create table. Digital library. A digital library is a collection of digital objects such as books, magazines, audio recordings, video recordings and other documents that are accessible electronically. What are the advantages of using a digital library? The advantage of using a digital library include access to an expensive collection of materials, increased convenience because users can access the library from anywhere with an internet connection, powerful search and sorting features to narrow results and multimedia content that is not available in physical libraries. Digital libraries also offer a more engaging experience for users with interactive elements as well as social media like features for connecting with other users and exploring topics in new ways. Digital libraries often offer a variety of customization options so that organizations can tailor the experience to their needs. The accessibility and versatility of digital libraries makes them invaluable resources for students, professionals, and anyone seeking knowledge or entertainment. Open source library management software. Most educational institutions use free and open source library management software which helps automate acquisition and inventory management functions. Users can make changes to the source code of the software to make it better at catalog management, generating reports, and much more. Open source library management systems are free to download and no single developer can lay a claim to its entire development. The 10 best free open source library management software solutions are given below. DSpace. DSpace is a web application allowing researchers and scholars to publish documents and data while DSpace has some future overlap with content management system and document management system. What is the full form of DSpace? DSpace GmbH, located in Paderborn, Germany, is one of the world's leading providers of tools for developing electronic control units. GSDL, about Geopatial Delhi Limited, is a provider of information technology enabled service and solutions for government. What are the advantages of GSDL? The advantage of GSDL are it is based on FOSS platform and has active community supporting. It is multi-platform application and can run on various operating system platform including Windows, Linux, Sun, Solaris and Mac OS X. What are the technical features of GSDL in library science? GSDL comprises two interfaces, the librarian's interface and the website which serves as the user interface. The librarian's interface in GSDL is for creating management and updating collections. It is programmed in Java, highly based on creation of the necessary commands. Content management system and institutional repository. Content management system. A content management system allows publishing, editing and modifying content as well as it maintains by combining rules, processes and or workflows from a central interface in a collaborative environment. CMS may serve as a central repository for content which could be textual data, documents, movies, pictures, phone numbers and or scientific data. Functions of content management: creating content, storing content, indexing, searching, retrieving, publishing, archiving, revising and managing content end to end. What is the concept of institutional repository? An institutional repository is an archive for collecting, preserving and disseminating digital copies of the intellectual output of an institution, particularly a research institution. What are the examples of institutional repository? Examples include working papers, technicals for reports, conference slides, proceedings, preprints, postprints, databases, multimedia, screens, cassettes, animations, video lectures, learning objects, students, research. What type of software is Joomla? Joomla is an award-winning content management system which enables you to build websites and powerful online applications. Features of Joomla. Multilingual. Joomla is one of the most popular and widely supported open source multilingual CMS platform in the world which offer more than 70 languages. Drupal. The name Drupal represents an English rendering of the Dutch word Drupal, which means drop. The name came from the new defunct Drop organization, whose code slowly evolved into Drupal. Drupal is a free and open source content management framework that can be customized and is suitable for developing simple websites or complex web applications. WordPress. WordPress is an open source content management system. It is a popular tool for individuals without any coding experience who want to build websites and blog. The software doesn't cost anything. Anyone can install, use and modify it for free. ePrint. In academic publishing, an ePrint or ePrint is a digital version of a research document that is accessible online, usually as green open access, whether from a local institution or a central digital repository. An ePrint is a digital version of a research document that is accessible online, whether from a local institutional or a central digital repositories. What is a ePrint in library science? ePrint in library science is an international open access repository for academic papers in library and information science. Over 12,000 papers have been archived to data. It is freely accessible, aligned with the open access movement, and in a voluntary enterprise. Library 2.0. Library 2.0 is a proposed concept for library services that facilitate user contribution and other features of Web 2.0, which includes online service such as opaque system. The concept is based on radical trust, and proponents suggest it will eventually replace traditional libraries. The term Library 2.0, first coined by Michael Casey in 2006 on his blog Library Crunch, refers to a number of social and technological changes that are having increasing impact upon libraries, its staff and their clientele, and how they could interact. ICT-based library services provide speedy and easy access to information, provide remote access to users, provide round-the-clock 24/7 access to users, provide access to ultimated information from different sources, provide information flexibility to be used by any individual, provides increased flexibility, facilitates the reformatting and comparing of data from different sources. Libraries are also providing various ICT-based services to their users, including the following. They are web-based online public access catalog, digital library service, electronic document delivery services, institutional repository services, current awareness services, audiovisual services, online users education, readers advisory and e-reference services, electronic thesis and dissertation, online chart services, electronic book services, electronic journals, electronic mail, internal service, reprographic and macrographic services, document scanning services, library network services, open source software services, library portal services, ask a librarian services, bulletin board services. What is resource sharing and networking in library? Resource sharing means making the collection of one library available to the patrons of another library efficiently and effectively. Resources sharing encompasses the technical capabilities, staff, expertise and policies necessary to achieve that objectives. What is library networking? Library network refers to an interconnected platform of some group of libraries with certain agreements aims to satisfy and fulfill their users' needs. Thank you.